And with
Hey, Kevin.
with growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Young, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Seth Curry.
And both free throws good for Curry.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Curry against Young. Down low, here's Collins. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Harris. To the inside. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Tries again. Embiid lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Young's got 6. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number 1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Curry. Harris outside. The dish now to Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Capella inside, guarded by Embiid. Count that one. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Curry against Young. Passes it to Harris. Makes it off the glass. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Young's shot is good.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Curry looking around. Pass to Embiid. Banked in off the glass.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Tobias Harris.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way. He's still able to complete the play.
Young against Curry. Shots good from Young. Young's got 10.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He got... And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with block.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Milton. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Snell looking for Milton. He gets it there. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Maxey. Milton kicks to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Maxey. Right side Scott. Now here's Milton. 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Up again, and Howard with the second chance points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Herter. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Herter getting up there and making that one look pretty easy.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now, here's Maxey. The pass to Milton. Kicks to Scott. Milton on top. They get it back. Out to the wing. And here's Maxey. Back to Milton for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence that these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Herter. He kicks it to Reddish. And it's blocked by Scott. They recover it. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Milton with it. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Herder passes to Reddish. Gallinari surveying the D. Pass to Herder. Clock at 6. Okongwu plus second chance points on the tip in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Oh, smooth. Guys, a very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now, here's Milton. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Here's Herder, defended by Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Herder, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herder gets his way on the drive.
The 76ers trail by 4. Now Milton. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. Gallinari with the rebound.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Reddish. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Okongwu's shot is good.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
3 seconds left. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got 6 here in this quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. Thanks for joining us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Collins. Nice move. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Shots good from Young.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Curry against Young. Inside. Deflects the pass. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
The 76ers trail by 11. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Green with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Curry's shot is off. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Hunter. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Harris. Outside for Simmons. Outside Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Embiid. Can't connect from short range. The Hawks leading by 11. Young dishes to Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. He's got 12. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. 76ers have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Outside, Simmons. They need this. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
There's the pass to Capella. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. The layup off target. The 76ers trail by 9. Curry with a wide open look. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
Here's Young. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patch and crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Bogdanovich finds Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he makes good on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
Now, Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Collins. Simmons passes to Harris. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Green, no luck. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead. They're up by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Atlanta leading by 7. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Tony Snell. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Reddish. And it's Herter in at the point guard position. 6 to shoot. Okongwu kicks to Snell. No good from outside. And the 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Maxey, second chance shot. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. From outside the arc, Tony Snell, and that's good. And the Hawks lead by 10. And so here is Philadelphia. Milton with it. Passes it to Maxey. He kicks it to Howard. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Howard trying to free himself up. Good on the shot.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Herter. He dishes it to Gallinari. Herter passes to Snell. Reddish kicks to Snell. Now Okongwu, and the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here is Howard. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Howard, the pass to Maxey. And not sure what he was thinking there. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Back to Snell. Pass to Reddish. Over to the wing. The tray. Another 3 for Atlanta. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Herter. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Reddish dishes to Snell. From 13, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Dishes to Scott. And there's the pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Reddish the pass to Snell. Kicks it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Milton. Here's Howard.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Here's Herter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Korkmaz. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. And it's Gallinari missing. Right side Scott, and so Atlanta takes this one. Thank you, David. Great. The sun shining brightly on downtown Philadelphia. That's the setting for our broadcast today. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. D.A. Jake.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Harden the pass to KD. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Embiid kicks to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Over Harden. No good from Simmons. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Simmons against KD. Simmons passes to Curry. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Jordan. He feeds it to Harden. KD on the wing. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. And that one, good.
It is not easy trying to keep DeAndre Jordan off the boards. His combination of length and determination, so impressive.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Harris against Green. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Simmons against KD. And good that time.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Brown the pass to Jordan. Down low. Takes it from 10. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. That one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The shot's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Griffin. The dish to Green. And Green slams it in.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Maxey. The putback. It's good on the putback. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Here's Green. Feeds to Griffin. They kick it out to Green. Clock is at 3. Irving from long range. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers lead. Embiid inside. Griffin's there. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Shoots it up. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes...
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Luwawu in at the 3. Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded closely. Outside Irving. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Good on the three-point shot.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets, trailing by 2. Outside, KD. Harden finds Jordan. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now the 76ers on the break. Pope loose. Stolen by Harden. Harris dishes to Jordan. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Brooklyn trailing. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's running. Brown kicks to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Brown, good.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Brown against Curry. High post, Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. To the middle. Here's Green. And the pass to Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Just 3 to shoot. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Here's Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They kick it out to Green. Here's Embiid. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Passes it to Llewellyn. And there's the feed to Griffin. Nobody near Irving. And the Nets, another 3.
You know, what you love about Kyrie is that he's always prepared to shoot when he is roaming in space.
The shot that time, not on target. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2. Rebounded by the Nets.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
The 76ers trail by 5. And here's Maxey, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Poked away. Griffin with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Irving passes to Griffin. Dwight Howard grabs the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Korkmaz. Out left to the wing. Maxey passes to Scott. With 1 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Dinwiddie outside. 5 on the clock. Green dishes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. big fella is a beast down low.
Hilton the pass to Howard. Good, nice job down low. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now Milton. Pass to Maxey. Scott inside. Guarded by Green. Kept alive. Howard. Right side Scott. Pass to Maxey. Second shot opportunity. Scott kicks to Milton. For the tie. Green with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. Oh, Dinwiddie in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Maxey passes to Howard. Milton with it. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Embiid against Jordan. Snatched up. Here's Harris. Outside for Simmons. Here's Curry. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Harden. KD finds Brown. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Brown. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
About 3 seconds between shot and gameplay. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Jordan. To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. Over Green. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Harrison at the small forward position.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
High post, KD. Simmons is there. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Harden against Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And really, that driving lane exists in part because of Harris's ability to be a sharpshooter from deep.
Harden outside. KD looking around. Now the pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Harden. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Right side Curry. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Embiid. Outside for Curry. 4 on the clock. Over Jordan. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. It's Jordan on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris against Harris. Harris passes to Jordan. Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Count the basket.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Green against Harden. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Feeds to Curry. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. Simmons finds Curry. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Outside Irving, on the wing, Harris. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Harris. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by Harden. Irving drives in. And stolen by Simmons. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Pass to Simmons. Over Durant. Here's Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Connects from downtown.
Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
And Simmons slams it in.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing on his team desperately needs him to.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, no good on the dunk.
Oh, and that would have been a spectacular alley-oop. Really difficult to get the timing right on those long ones.
And so it's Brooklyn.
Thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Now here's Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Inside. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Green missing. Here's Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. All alone, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now here's Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires the three. Curry with the steal. Harris with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Now Holiday. Middleton right side. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Embiid after Drew Holiday's score, and that one drops for him. Embiid's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lopez left side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire to play like.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Simmons. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Embiid, down to 5 on the shot clock.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Giannis outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Oh, he delivers that with
I cannot believe that. The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. That one drops for him. Giannis has got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. The fast break with Giannis. Pushing it up. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teague for Drew Holiday. They get it back. Howard lays it up and banks it in.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. 13 feet away. And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was...
For me personally, I just want to get...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. For Philadelphia, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Scott hits them both. Bucks leading by 7. Teague surveying the D. Portis kicks to Connaughton. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Forbes dishes to Teague. Back to Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Now, here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Great D that time from Teague. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Milton the pass to Scott. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here is Forbes. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Kicks it to Forbes. Yes, that goes in.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Here's Howard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Outside Teague. Here's Portis. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that are small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Scott with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
T kicks to Forbes.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Goes up on the block, and that one's good. Quick Miles. And now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Teague up top, defended by Milton. Pass to Portis. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And this speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
The pass to Korkmaz. 40 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Big man coming through. It's great watching Howard attack and force the issue.
The 76ers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Antetokounmpo score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. And here's Maxey. 6 points for him. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? That one drops. He ties it up. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Giannis drives in. And, oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, it's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, how'd you... And...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
They've got Ben Simmons, Green out there with Scott. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Curry in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
You know Embiid loves showing off his athleticism. This guy doesn't lack confidence.
Simmons against Giannis. Holiday the pass to Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Simmons against Lopez. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And it's blocked by Simmons.
With the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Here's Curry. Back to Harris. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Bucks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 6. Simmons with it. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher, of course. It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Harris, and it's all evened up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, we got to give them credit for coming back.
Simmons inside the line. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Good.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. And now it's Teague running. He can go all the way. And it's slammed in by Teague.
When you put everything into your defense like Tucker does, good things happen. Like easy points off of a terrific steal.
Now here's Milton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Teague up top, defended by Milton. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 4.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Stolen by Tucker. Pass break, Milwaukee on up the court. Fords the pass to Teague. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now Milton. Basket counts. Here's Portis. 1 second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Milwaukee on top. They're up by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. 3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. Embiid dishes to Green. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Forbes with the rebound. And Teague's got the ball here for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Tucker the pass to Teague. Here's Portis. And that one hits back iron.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
That one good for 2. Embiid's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Simmons against Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. Back to Connaughton. Offensive rebound. Portis kicks to Forbes. Teague the pass to Forbes. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Curry. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers trail. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Teague. No good. That would have tied it. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you see how fundamentally sound Portis is? Excellent job of sharing the rock right there.
Simmons against Teague. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Well, growing up in Australia, Ben Simmons played lots of Australian rules football. When you watch him play, that's the toughness you see.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harris against Holiday. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Outside Curry. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. The drive by Simmons. He gets that one.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. On the wing, Holiday. Over Simmons. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Curry, good.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Giannis passes to Lopez. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Holiday against Harris. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Oh, big-time player. When it's a critical possession, Lopez steps to the plate.
1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And then Simmons slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers have gotten 4 of the 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. To tie it up. It counts. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
and a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Simmons against Giannis. Giannis with some nice D. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And it's out of Antetokounmpo, top of the key. The dish to Lopez. Rebound by Joel Embiid. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here is Curry. Count it! Here's Holiday. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're down by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot.
few of our broadcast locations in a downtown. And with
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center. Now here's Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here's Simmons. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. Capella with it. Now defended by Embiid. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Curry. It's not going to go for him. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Hunter, and he banks in the layup.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Curry looking around. Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Pulls up from the corner. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Curry finds Embiid. Capella against Simmons. Rebound, Atlanta.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now, here is Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Yep, that one goes in there. Simmons got his second basket.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
Young with the ball. Outside Collins. A 3-ball. And Embiid pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
1:19 left to play here in the first. Collins dishes to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now, here's Milton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
It's blocked. Howard in the post. Capella's there, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Scott.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Here's Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Scott. Howard kicks to Milton. Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Young outside. A steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Tries a three. Maxey, no good. With 1 on the clock, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got 6.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Gallinari. Also, Okongwu out there. Reddish out there with Tony Snell. And it's Herter in at point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now, here's Milton. It's stolen. Inside. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And he comes up with the deuce. Maxey's got his first basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, Milton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Reddish the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
So it's Philadelphia now. 6 on the shot clock. Scott the pass to Milton. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Atlanta leading by 4. Herter passes to Snell. Back to Herter. Goes back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Korkmaz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Scott with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Herder passes to Okongwu. Howard with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And he hits it to tie the game up. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
1:36 left in the first half. Back to Herder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And that one drops. Okongwu's now got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hilton the pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Reddish kicks to Gallinari. Right wing. Reddish with the ball. Scott's there. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Korkmaz. No points in the game yet for him. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. The Hawks leading. 30 seconds left here in the second. Herder passes to Gallinari. Scott pulls it in. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Maxey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Young. 6 points for him. There's the pass to Capella. 1 second left. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, for his size, Capella is quite graceful. I mean, he's not a state.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. And now here comes Young leading the break. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
Harris, good. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Outside Collins. Kicks it to Young. just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. And Simmons slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Green. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. He gets it in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Scott kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Milton for the lead. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young inside. Defended by Milton. Crafty move. Young's shot is good. Young's got 8.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded by Collins. Scott. Collins. Great positioning on the putback.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Young with the ball. 8 points for him. And stolen by Scott. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 to shoot. Milton the pass to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Out to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Snell. Lays it up off the glass. Snell's got his first points of the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2 guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Okongwu. Reddish out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the 1. Here's Herter. Guarded by Simmons. Herter passes to Okongwu. And a deep three from Curry. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hawks leading. The prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Embiid dishes to Simmons. The offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Harris. No good with the elbow jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Herter passes to Reddish. From the arc. Herter, no good. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Embiid finds Simmons. Outside Curry. Pick off in midair. Now here's Okongwu. Guarded by Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Harris against Collins. Harris kicks to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Harris to tie it up. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Collins. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young looking around. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green kicks to Simmons. Here's Harris. He nails it, and we're tied up. And it's 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Bounce pass Young. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked by Simmons. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. On the wing, Green passes to Harris. Green against Bogdanovich. Green kicks to Curry to take the lead. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Hunter, and he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Here's Harris, and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Young with no one around. No good on the triple. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. The Hawks leading by 4. To the paint, it's stolen by Harris. Curry on the wing, defended by Young. They get the rebound. Embiid. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Young outside. It's good.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons dishes to Green. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws come. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. And and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Nets, Brown out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Durant. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Curry dishes to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Curry. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, KD. Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
So he comes up empty at the line. Curry against Brown. Here's Simmons, and it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And so just over a minute and a half played. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Simmons with it. And they double up Simmons. And the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid. Guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Harden the pass to Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And there's Green on the assist by Simmons.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
Durant kicks to Harden. Back to KD. It's deflected. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Passes it to Simmons. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A nice shot by Irving.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Simmons against Green, and it's Simmons penetrating.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Back to Green. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Milton, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Howard misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Scott hits them both. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. There's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green, the pass to Irving. Here's Dinwiddie, just 5 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
76ers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw good, Milton. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. The Nets have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Well, an NBA champion, that's what we can say about Kyrie Irving. This guy embraces the challenges and loves the spotlight. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
8 feet away, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the 76ers. Howard is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Sixers pick up 2. Irving dishes to Griffin. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Here's Luwawu. Offensive rebound. Griffin. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Now, here's Milton. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Harden scanning the floor. High post, KD. Simmons is there. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from KD. And the Nets lead by 1.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And Jordan sends it back. They get it back. That one is good from Joel Embiid. 1:22 left now here in the second. And here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. KD against Curry. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Embiid. Clock at 4. From 7, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor him.
Brown outside. Back to Harden. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jordan. Harris passes to Jordan. Here's Brown, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Philadelphia leading by 3. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
Now Kevin Durant. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back, dude. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the open. Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan, and it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Simmons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Trains the 3-pointer.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Here's Simmons. And Durant sends it back. Here's Harden. Keeps it alive. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Simmons, 5 to shoot.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Brown outside. Back to Harden. To the inside. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for Brooklyn.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
The drive by Simmons. Embiid with it. 6 points for him. The shot, no good. Good D by Jordan.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Here is Harden after Ben Simmons bucket. Here is Durant. 9 points in the game so far. From deep three-point range, Simmons pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here is Harden. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pass to Durant. Jordan inside. Simmons is there. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant, the pass to Brown. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's Simmons penetrating. The game now all time. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Brown outside. Back to Harden. The dish to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Over Embiid. Jordan kicks to Harden. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Simmons. He's got 14. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Brown outside. Now the pass to Jordan. Out to KD. Launches it. And the Nets, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Embiid. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Maxey. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton, and it's Howard in at the center position. On the wing, Irving. Lets it go from deep. Dwight Howard grabs the board. 76ers trailing. 3-on-3. Korkmaz passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Irving kicks to Green. Misses the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. It's good. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Outside Irving. The long distance three is buried. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Milton. Tries again. Howard. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Luwawu. Offline with his three. The 76ers trail by 3. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Milton with it. And it's denied. They retain possession. Second shot opportunity. And he gets it to go. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thanks, David. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Ben Simmons.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
And a wide open look for Irving. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And Curry has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Simmons. Over Jordan.
And something that Harden continues to work on. Now, that kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Durant kicks to Harris. Back to KD. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Embiid, no good. The Nets with the lead. And that's an intentional foul. Outside Irving. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by...
Wow, hammering it in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Harden. Count it!
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 2. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Outside for Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. Luwawu got it.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. The countdown is on. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle.
Here we go.
Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Harris. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. He sinks the 11-footer. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Pass to Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Just 4 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after his man. He's not letting him get comfortable.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Takes it down to Middleton. And the shot goes in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And he makes that one.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Holiday. Now here's Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. They get it again. Count it. Good.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 76ers getting the bucket. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Curry passes to Simmons. Harris with it. Now guarded by Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
76ers trailing. Curry looking it over. A minute 50 left in the first. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Curry can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Curry against Holiday. It's Curry with the drive. Good work there as it goes.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Holiday. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open three is usually like a layup for him.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons against Lopez. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Teague with a clean look. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
What intensity on the glass from Portis, a junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Scott. Here's Howard. It's tipped.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
To the middle. And Howard, here we go. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Scott.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Now, here's Scott. He's guarded closely. Now, Milton. Shot clock at 5. And that one, good. Milton's got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Teague with the ball. Passes it to Connaughton. Outside Teague.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Korkmaz passes to Maxey. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Teague dishes to Tucker. Inside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. The second chance effort. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That shot missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Maxey. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lopez outside, trying to end the drought. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Chicago. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Green in at the small forward. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks leading by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. The layup missed. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Pass to Embiid. Puts the move on. The rebound by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. The drive by Simmons. Great tee that time from Giannis.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. 9-point game. Green banked in off the glass. Green's got his first points in this one.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Simmons. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 9. To the inside. Kicks it down to Middleton. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Off target from three-point range. Giannis passes to Lopez. Holiday dishes to Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in. The 76ers trail by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Embiid trying to break loose. No good from Simmons.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Back to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Had the space there, but it's offline. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Korkmaz, and the layup's good off the glass. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Bucks leading by 5. Outside Teague. There's the dish to Forbes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Forbes has got 5 now.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Scott the pass to Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
T kicks to Middleton. Pass to Forbes. Back to Middleton. The pass to T. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. T. No dice on the putback jam. Up in time. No good on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Milwaukee on top, up 5. And we'll get going after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got T. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
That's just an athletic, strong big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out power.
And that one misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Milwaukee leading by 5. 3 on 3. Here's Connaughton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 6. Now here's Milton. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. To the middle, second chance shot. Kept alive.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Teague has it in the corner. For the 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Teague. Milwaukee leading by 6. From downtown, Portis kicks to Connaughton. From deep, a nice shot by Teague.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Here's Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Maxey. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Milton. Defense right on him.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Pass to Scott. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks to Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got his first points of the game.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as he gets near the rim.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Middleton against Harris. The kick out to Holiday. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 7. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. 5 on the clock. Lopez grabs the board. Bucks leading by 7. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Harris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Passes it to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. Simmons against Giannis. All alone. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Lopez. Holiday with it. Harris is there. The 76ers trail by 7. Curry passes to Harris. Taken away by Holiday. Middleton against Simmons. Shots good by Middleton.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Harris finds Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And the three off target. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Outside Holiday. Here's Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's